Very good morning to one and all. In this segment, we are going to discuss about basics of electrical circuits. The first topic is voltage. Voltage is a potential difference between the two different points. So we can calculate or measure the charge difference between the 2 points is called a voltage. In 2 points, equal amount of charge is present means the voltage is 0. So if you want to measure the voltage between the 2 point means we should create different amount of charges in that 2 points. Voltage is a change of charges in 2 points. So it is denoted as a notation of V or E. The next one is current. I hope all of you familiar about this term current. It is a flow of electrons from one point to another point in particular direction. It should indicate the direction of current also. The unit of current is ampere. Majorly denoted by using this formula I equal to dq by dt, change in charge with respect to time. The next term is power and energy. Both are different in the meaning. Energy can define as the capacity to do some work. It's called energy. That means power is energy with respect to time. That is called power. Energy by time. So power, unit of power is watt and unit of energy is watt hour. That is the difference. Including time means the power is called energy. It can measured by a domestic energy meter. Power is measured by simple watt meters. The next term is electrical resistance. Resistance means it opposes the current flow in the circuit. Resistance increases, the current flow obviously decreases. The unit of resistance is ohm. The general formula for resistance is rho L by A. Here rho is a resistivity, L is a length of conductor, and A is a area of conductor. That means thickness of the conductor. From this formula, we know area is inversely proportional to this resistance. So area increases, obviously resistance decreases. Similarly, length of the conductor directly proportional to resistance. So length of the conductor increases, resistance increases. Length of the conductor decreases, resistance obviously decreases. In general, resistance is used to oppose the current flow. And the conductance, it is a reciprocal of resistance. 1 by R equal to G. The notation of conductance is tau or G. The next term is electrical circuit. Circuit consists of energy sources, connecting wires, elements, and load. These are all connected as a closed loop, means that is called a circuit. Here source is used to give the supply or excitation to the circuit. Load is used to consume the power for particular application like a lamp, sink, or motor. Connecting wires is a bridge or connection used to connect between energy source and the load. These are all the major 3 parts of circuits. The basic components of the circuit, electrical circuit. that are all resistors, capacitors, and inductors. Resistors already we discussed. It opposes the current flow. The formula for resistance based on the Ohm's law is V by I. Capacitance, which is used to store the electrostatic energy in the capacitance. It can store the charges in static form. So this capacitor called as a reactive component. In the case of resistance, it cannot store any amount of charges in the resistance. It dissipates as a heat. So it's an active component. Capacitor can store the electrostatic energy. That's why it's called a reactive component, stored electrostatic energy. And next one is inductor. It is also reactive component. It can also store the energy, but in the form of electromagnetic form. Capacitance store the energy in the electrostatic form. Inductance store the electrical energy or voltage in the form of electromagnetic form. Here the equation for current through the inductor is 1 by L into V dt. And then network definitions. What are the major parts of network? What is called a network? This is going to discuss about this topic. So network is a combination of energy sources and basic components, resistance, inductance, capacitance, with a closed loop. It is called a network. So in this network, what are the components are called as elements, that are resistance, inductance, capacitance. And the branch is a element between the two nodes. It's called a branch. Joining point, that means two elements are joined in a or particular junction, that is called a junction point or joining point. That is also called as node. More than one elements, more than two elements connected in a particular point is that point called as a node. Loop is a closed loop. Number of closed loop present in the circuit. That single closed loop is called as loop. That is also called as mesh. So some of the network elements are present here: active and passive elements, unilateral, bilateral, linear, non-linear, and lumped and distributed elements. These are all about voltage, current, power, energy, and net circuit, and what are the elements for used for networks and types of network elements. Thank you, one and all.